Welcome back guys, Strafe here. Today I'm going to be doing Guy Lufe without any earth units in the party. Now this is not a super precise or technical run, so it should be replicated pretty easily. The calls aren't necessary, you won't even see them used in this run. The team does rely heavily on lightning for her burst damage and delay, including having her BT. And delay is going to be important because every boss action takes down the orb by 2, and they also use a Tremor Plus attack after Red Aura, which is pretty much an instant wipe for this team. However, I've seen some teams get by using Ramza BT instead, so there are other options besides lightning. Ramza is going to be one of the best units for the stage due to having high party auras and huge large damage coming from the LD. Being synergy is also a big boost to all of its stats. And for the last slot, I'll be taking Kurasame, primarily for the 30% HP damage up, which is going to be vital for racing the Lufe orb. Dark Knight Decil could be a potential substitute for Kurasame, but you'll have to be careful with his slow speed. From my testing, Decil acted after the bosses many times and missed rounds, which led to wasted Valiant blows just to jump off the turn order. If you're wondering where I've been, I'm still playing Decil, Emblem Heroes, and Genshin Impact, but just not uploading as much anymore. The Lufenias haven't been super challenging for me lately, so I don't upload or make a guide for every single run. But Guy's Lufenia can be pretty brutal for those without an Earth Enchanter, and there are only currently 2 in the game. There's Gao, and there's the featured character Guy, none of whom are meta. That's the reason I'm making this guide in particular. The first key strategy is going to be saving Ramza's LD uses until this 80% threshold. Once they're near that threshold, that's where you want to use the first one. And the second key point is only having one active orb at a time from this 80% to 50% threshold, because the orb does disappear once you go below 50%. So you want to use the burst sequence when the orb counter is at 2 or 1 counter, and then focus on getting that specific boss to 50% while leaving the other one above 80%. Now it's okay if you have to use the burst ability to get the first boss below 50%, because you'll see here that's exactly what I do and it works out to be okay. The next step after the first orb disappears is to work on the second boss, so we're only going to be focusing on the other boss for now, with the same goal of pushing it past 50% where the orb would disappear. It's going to be quite the damage race again, so we'll use another use of Ramza's LD here, save the last one for below 30%, and this one launch is going to be coming in pretty clutch in order to race the orb without having to burn the summon in this stage. So after both orbs are gone, you're free to drop every single call ability and AA ability like Kurasame in order to do massive damage. Kurasame's AA is pretty good because if you stack that with Lightning's BT effect, he's pretty much going to do maximum damage. Just be careful, get them both close to 30%, and then once they're close, you can swap Kurasame out for the Ramza friend. Start off right away with the Ramza burst ability, And make sure you do this before summoning. And to only summon once the orb counter is at 2 or 1. So once we're in the summon, you only want to use Lightning Skill 2 for HP Plus or EX ability because those are non-elemental. Regular Summon gives the party Earth Enchant, which is increasing the orb counter, but you need to have a non-elemental attack for this to work. So you just spam friend Ramza's LD ability and just launch every turn. That's pretty much the entire fight. Which is pretty easy, right? Just kill the bosses, do a lot of damage, and they're gonna die. So we have a lot of turns to spare and orbs to spare, so it's not too bad. That's what I'm saying. The runs shouldn't be too tough to replicate, and you should be able to get them up to 10 orb counter again, even starting from 1. But if you guys enjoyed this overview style video, please like the video or comment. I prefer talking about the overall strategy like this instead of going over every action like in a play-by-play. So let me know which one you guys prefer, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care.